while everything is shut down, how is everything going? How are you able to, train on your own and such? How's everything going on down there?
It's going. I got to make do with what I got. My boyfriend is my head jiu-jitsu coach and one of my MMA coaches, so it makes it a little easier, having a live-in coach as well. But on the downfall to that, he just had some knee surgery. So yeah, back to square one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
no, I have mats in the basement, so I try to keep rolling a little bit, keep weightlifting, keep running, keep moving. I got to stay ready. I have my bob bag and my heavy bag out in the garage that I like to go smack around a little bit. So yeah, I'm staying active,
Could you
pushing cars.
could you smack around Anthony? Could you please? I mean, use him as a punching bag. This big teddy bear over here.
Dude.
Only if he signs a waiver.
Sign a waiver. Tell me something. While everything is shut down, a lot of fights are shut down and such. You were supposed to have a fight this past January 25th. You were supposed to go against Valerie Letourneau, who I love how you see how she's already laughing.
She's giggling.
She's already giggling.
I hear it.
Valerie, if anybody doesn't know, Valerie Letourneau actually was I guess you could say, a headline because she was looking to have a debut against a amateur fighter from New York who was going to make her debut, and unfortunately, the amateur fighter, it was such a mismatch that I believe the record was 1-15 or 16 of the girl that she was supposed to be going against, to the point where the Connecticut Athletic Commission, or Tribal, I should say, Mike Mazzulli came right in and said, hell no, this is not happening. So, all of a sudden, now they gave her a couple of other little, pushes, like they do in professional wrestling, and kind of like, dolled her up and such. And if nobody knows who I'm talking about with Valerie Letourneau, you probably saw a lot more on TikTok and Instagram
This
than you do
poor
in the
girl.
Listen, I just call it like I see it. And then what happens is she finds out she has to go against Tara. And surprisingly, I don't know if she stubs her toe or what happened, broke a nail, and the fight's canceled. And then automatically, she's laughing. She knows what I'm talking about. But she's not saying it. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
So plain and once again, this coming out of my mouth, not Tara's. Injured on the 25th of January. February 5th, she's running around doing jujitsu and such, and miraculously, she's healed. Amen, hallelujah. So, is there a rescheduling, Tara?
It can come out of my mouth too. It's okay. I don't mind. It's very frustrating. The chick just came off of some type of stupid ass reality TV show, and if you look at her from the time it started to the time it ended, she got a little sick. Let's just say she already had signed her contract. She was already supposed to fight. She knew months in advance we were supposed to fight well before it was released. Then all of a sudden she gets back to ATT, and I'm sure they're probably like, "Oh hell no!" She was a little chunky, and then some type of mysterious injury happened in a matter of a few days, and then she was mysteriously better. So she had a real speedy recovery, and I'm thankful for that. So I was ready to go back at it. Long ways down the road, finally got another call, so we were good to go.
There you go.
So it was actually scheduled for June 6th. Now it's canceled. So it sucks, because of the coronavirus, but it's going to happen. And I can't wait for it to happen because, it fuels my fire. She's all about that image. Like, if you want to go be an ass model, go be an ass model. Like, don't try to get followers, and that's the wrong way to do it. Show up by your fighting. Let me see it,
We are talking to Bellator fighter Tara Graff.
So, Tara, as you said, in regards to some people seeming a little chunky, I'm just saying when it comes to...
We're both a little chunky,
No, well, first off, I'm not talking about myself, and I'm not chunky, I'm fat. I admit it. Okay? I've even said, and I've complimented him many times about the capacity of these chairs.
You got to cut that weight.
But here's the thing. Would you believe this? Back when I actually competed, I was actually 200 pounds even. It was scary. Now I'm actually carrying a middleweight on my back. It's the corona. It's the corona. It's got me so depressed. I went into depression eating. It happens.
Is that what it was?
It's not the Corona 15 in my case. You could times that by 10. No, but in all seriousness, when it comes to the uncertainty of when these fights are going to pop up and all that, while you're training and everything, have you ever had an issue with the long layoffs with the weight cutting and like holding off on things like this?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know, I have taken numerous of fights very quickly, and true weight class that especially that I started with, you know, in my amateur career, I started at 115. You know, I'm a big 115er. I cut a lot of weight. I do. So I understand how it feels. But if you sign your name on that dotted line, damn it, make it work. Like, you know, cut the weight. No, I understand, you know, weight cuts suck. Nobody wants to do it. That's the worst part of it. But do it. You're fighting, do it, you know?
I've said this in the past. I always appreciate the old school mentality of training, the old school mentality of fighters back in the day and such. And one thing that, and I've even said this to Tara, I've said this to other people, Tara always holds that old school mentality. You don't really see that much anymore where it's, I don't want to hear about your excuses. If you signed, you should have no excuses.
So she's the man of the relationship. Is that what you're saying?
Not my relationship, but I'm just simply saying.
She's the man of her relationship.
Just like she said, if you signed that bout agreement for that weight, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. If there was any question, you shouldn't have just stepped up. That's not the case. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. You know, that's why I can appreciate this. I can't appreciate the whole BS when it comes to
Hold on one second. Hold on, Tara. I'm sorry. So we were just talking about Tony Ferguson getting in.
I mean, Tara, please help me out with this, please.
Listen. We were just talking about Tony Ferguson getting into the octagon against Justin Gaethje, okay? And I am sticking up for Tony Ferguson because I believe Tony Ferguson got screwed because Khabib decided to jump on a plane going back to his family in Russia, while Tony Ferguson, who didn't train for Gaethje, decided to get in the ring like a man and get his butt whipped because he wasn't ready for the fight. But he's giving you compliments, the same particular thing. I don't understand you.
Because Anthony, she's not going to turn around and say...
I don't understand you.
I'm telling you right. What is it that you don't understand?
I just don't. I'm lost.
You're telling me she's going to turn around and say that if it's not...
Maybe my head's up your ass.
Wait, she's talking. Wait. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tara.
You know, the same side of that, okay, I had quite a few people, you know, drop out and replacement. It does suck. But that's one thing that I've always told myself, and one of the main reasons that I don't like to watch film on my opponent, you know, fighting film. You know, I don't want to gauge my fight to their fight because I know firsthand I've changed so much the last couple years. You know, the last fight. You know, anybody can change and anybody can change their game plan. You know what I'm saying? So if I go in there expecting this guy's going to take me down, I'm going to be ready, I'm going to sprawl, and then we're standing the whole time, you know, my game plan is shot. So I go in there with free mind, you know, anything goes. You're in that cage, you're stuck in that cage, anything goes.
So basically what you're saying is the ability to adapt to the unknown is something that a professional at that level of poor little Mr. Ferguson, you know what I mean? So what you're basically
He's just
saying
angry because he lost his parlay.
I just basically am looking for a nice way of saying, I know I'm right.
He's like
Thank
a
you
wash
for agreeing
woman.
with me.
He's like a wash
You know,
woman.
over here, you know, homeboy is getting real upset because Ferguson is on Area 51.
What am I, from the Bronx or something?
I don't know, man. It's listen, there's only one of us wearing that freaking, you know, Spike Lee hat, so I didn't even get me started.
Spike Lee? I'm wearing a Nike Air hat.
Like I said.
Spike Lee.
Like I said.
What's wrong with Nike?
Oh, for what?
No, what are you take a shot at my hat now?
What Nike? Now he's going after Nike because UFC's got Reebok, so he had to go somewhere. He's an opportunist. He's an opportunist.
Well,
it's accidental product placement.
As you guys know, I don't like Dana White, so probably yes.
There you go. If he had Coke, he's got a Pepsi can over here, like by his.
I like Pepsi more than Coke. You're
what
right.
I just tell you, see.
As you guys know, we are talking to Bellator I believe it or not, eventually Bellator champion Tara Graff.
So basically, now if it's not June, from what you said, it was supposed to be June. Now they just called it off. Did they give another tentative date like July or August or anything?
They haven't because the corona, they're not sure. Venues. They have no clue. Maybe they'll take a little play out of Dana's book and head to Florida. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I'll hear something soon because I'm ready. I'm so ready.
And you're down in Virginia with Royal, correct?
Maryland, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maryland.
I did all my amateur fighting in Virginia in the Wild Wild West. Where we had pro rules.
Well, over in Indiana, I actually just found out yesterday from Chris Papandrea over there at Dynamic Jiu-Jitsu. His gym is actually opening up, I believe, on the 26th of May. Is there any tentative? Is there any tentative dates or anything coming up in regards to?
Do you want me to
possibly something opening up
before she answers that? Do you want me to read what Mike Pagano said?
Actually, go right ahead because if she
read that.
She's beside him right now, so if I read it and she doesn't like it, she could probably beat the hell out of
Go
him.
ahead, right there. I'll
getting into the whole Gaethje versus Ferguson thing. Yes, Tony was preparing for Khabib, which fell through for the 5th time. But Tony was the interim champ. He's a champ. Scroll up a little bit. There we go. He's a champ. So as a champ, to step up. What the hell?
It moves.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
It's got to go up a little bit more.
Why are you writing so long? Seriously.
Listen, he could do whatever the hell he wants right now. Unfortunately, because we're reading it. So what the hell? Anyway.
Read whatever you want.
Basically, in a nice way, he's saying Anthony's right. That's what he's getting ready to say.
And you want to know something? That's because he loves you, Anthony. Because
I don't even know the guy.
Maybe you need to hug him or kiss him or give him your nice bear hug.
I'm a fun guy. People love me.
Yeah, they love you,
Jeff
all right.
used to love me before he went.
Now he loves me, so that's a good thing.
Because you didn't give him shitty betting advice.
Tara, when you jump on this show, you're going to have a little bit of fun. That's for sure.
Thanks. That's what I'm here for.
So, in a nice way, tell Mike thank you for saying that Anthony is right. Thank you.
No.
We didn't get to read the whole thing, but that's where we were going.
Leave it up to Anthony. Leave it up to Anthony to give himself his own credit.
I'm not giving myself credit. It's right there in black and white. We can't read it all, but
Here,
it's right there.
I'll read off what he said.
No, don't do
Valerie
that.
is
Don't do that.
supposed
We don't
to
have
be a
enough time.
professional
We don't have enough
athlete.
time.
What?
We don't have enough time. We don't have enough time.
Do you want me to read it or not?
Yeah, just get to Anthony's right.
All right, I'm reading.
Okay.
Anthony's right. I don't know what dream world you're in. Okay. Valerie is supposed to be a professional athlete. If you're a pro athlete, you fulfill your contract with the understanding of that. And I know somebody keeps on calling. We will answer the call right after our interview. I promise you guys.
After we find out how many people know that I'm right and Errol's wrong, we'll get to your phone call. We promise.
No.
Which they're
Understanding
probably calling to say that I'm
of
right.
that you're getting into, but she wants followers online. That's what she cares about.
Why did you go to the princess? He was talking about me being right with Tony Ferguson.
All right.
It was up further.
You're annoying. You know that?
But I'm correct. It's up further.
No, it's right here. It's right here. Can I just do my job here? Jesus.